Now, Champions League football resumes later tonight with Harry Kane's Bayern Munich in action against Lazio. They trail by 1 goal going into the second leg of their last round of 16 match. Despite impressive individual performances from the England captain, Kane is not on track to win any trophies this season. Joe Lynskey has more for us. Joe.
Yeah, Jane, Bayern Munich need a rescue act, really, if they're to reach the quarter-finals of the Champions League. They face a Lazio side who are coached by the former Chelsea boss Maurizio Sarri in this last 16 tie, and Bayern have to overturn a 1-0 deficit. That first leg result was yet another setback for a side that are now 10 points off the top in the Bundesliga, behind Bayer Leverkusen, a gap no German team has overcome to win the title. They've also been humiliatingly knocked out of the German Cup by a third-tier side this season, and they lost to Leipzig in the Super Cup in what was Harry Kane's debut. Thomas Tuchel, the manager's already been told he'll be leaving at the end of this season. That departure could yet be moved forward if Bayern lose again tonight. That would mean it would be their first trophyless season since 2012.
It's very hard for me to deal with it, for me personally, with losses and not winning, because and not having the influence that I demand and not having the impact that I demand from myself. But everything is a lesson. As a coach, everything is a lesson. I believe strongly that I will grow from it on a daily basis. So things are not usual, of course. Things are challenging, but they're there to grow, and this is what I demand from myself.
So Bayern Munich at a low point, in spite of the fact their England striker Harry Kane has been outstanding. He tops the Bundesliga scoring charts with more than a goal a game, and some cruel observers have pointed out that the one trophy he could win this year, Germany's equivalent of the Golden Boot, looks like that one being held aloft by Robert Lewandowski. It, of course, closely resembles the crest of his former club's bitter rivals, Arsenal. Kane, though, does have more goals than anyone in Europe's top leagues right now. He's scoring at a better rate than Erling Haaland and Kylian Mbappe. There are some suggesting that his talents may have come at the wrong time for Bayern Munich, and that if Kane had looked beyond the 11 consecutive league titles they've won, he'd actually see a club with instability, where a manager hasn't lasted more than 2 years since Pep Guardiola's departure back in 2016. You can see the list of some of those names there. We put that then to Pat Nevin, who's at tonight's match for 5 Live.
To suggest that Harry should have spotted this, well, I don't think too many people spotted this at all, because, you know, they have been winning those leagues. They won the league last season. You know, they add Harry Kane to a team that was a team of winners, that should make them better. And he's played well. If there was one simple reason for Bayern, you know, struggling this season, Thomas Tuchel would have spotted it. Don't worry about that. He's not that bad a manager. He would have spotted it. Really, it seems to be partly the hunger that you need to play for a very, very big club. If you're Bayern Munich, every single team in Germany, when they play against you, it's the cup final. You have to be at your best just about every single week. And the case has been that's not the thing that's happened. Thomas Tuchel at the moment, he knows there's only one thing that can fix it. And the only thing that can fix it is winning the Champions League. And that is a tall order.
Yeah, so with that in mind, could the situation galvanise Bayern Munich? And could Kane yet be the saviour as they perhaps turn all their focus onto winning this Champions League? He'll be eyeing early goals against Lazio tonight to put this tie back in their hands.